Maybe because it's on 1080.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Owner's Box. Michelle Yu is dancing. I am not dancing. She washed her hair today. It's very exciting. I'm Billy Koch, founder and managing partner of the Little Red Feather Racing Club. And Michelle Yu is the hardest working person in horse racing. She is on her way to Saratoga this weekend for the Whitney Stakes and others.
The four-star day featuring Johannes.
I was just going to say that. Can Johannes, making his 2025 debut, win in New York? Michelle.
I mean, I'm going to say if he's the same horse as he was last year, yes. But he does have to contend with Spirit of St. Louis on fast ground, which I think he's way better at. And also Think Big, has been running some really good races lately. So
there's others in there. Deterministic. I mean, that's a really, really good race.
He wants a little. Doesn't he want more ground? I haven't really handicapped it yet, so
it's pretty good. He's pretty good. And the Whitney is featuring an amazing.
Oh my gosh, that's a great. If you said that was the Breeders' Cup Classic, you would be happy.
Yeah, Mindframe, I don't think is running.
Right, he's a just-in-case runner.
So we have Fierceness, we have Sierra Leone, we have White Barocio, we have
Skippy Longstocking.
We have just a really, really good field for the Whitney. I'm sure, Michelle, it'll be 1,000 degrees with 2,000 humidity, and it will probably pour rain at some point on Saturday.
It's supposed to be clear all weekend, Billy. I'm going to bring the Southern California sunshine with me to Saratoga.
You do that. I've gotten a lot of texts this morning of, "Are you coming to the sale?" And I'm like, "Hell no, I'm not leaving this place."
Actually, that's so funny that you mentioned the sale because today our show is brought to you by the New York Thoroughbred Breeders Association.
Really?
So the Fasig-Tipton New York Bred Yearling Sale is on Sunday and Monday, which is August 10th and 11th in Saratoga. The sale will highlight the strong New York bred program that is unsurpassed in purses of any regional state bred program. The New York Thoroughbred Breeders is an organization dedicated to the advancement of the New York bred program across the breeding and racing industries. Part of the New York bred growth includes $181 million in total purses per year, with this $181 million in total purses per year, with membership incentives, including the monthly New York Breeder magazine, free entrance to any NYRA facility, and discounts throughout the NTRA Advantage. For more information, you can log on to nytbreeders.org/membership.
Not even a hot pocket?
Hot pocket? I'm excited I'm a huge Buchero fan, as I've talked about a gazillion times.
Yeah.
And I think there's going to be a bevy of them. So hopefully he has some nice New York
bred
runners.
We have a first-time starter New York bred that we bought at the sale, and she's running Thursday.
And at Del Mar?
No, she's in New York bred.
Oh, well, I didn't know. You don't like New York that much.
Are you going to be there?
Not Thursday. I leave Thursday.
All right. Bill Strauss will be there. He's going to support us.
Man, does he have like a private plane that he goes back and forth?
No, I just think he likes going.
He goes every time I've been, he's been there.
Yeah, he's going to be there again. You can see him walking with his orange hat.
Yes, with he and I.
We have a cool show for you today. We're bringing on the whole family. Mia Familia with from Lee Barocio and his wife and his daughter, I guess, are going to be the spokespeople for Mia Familia, who of course won the Grade 1 Bing Crosby over the weekend with big long shot Lovesick Blues, who had showed a lot of ability, but mostly on grass. Had the CAW all over everybody because he was about 50-1, and then all of a sudden went off at 16-1. And did you notice, while we're talking about this, we'll bring them on in a second, but did you notice the Del Mar is cutting off the CAW members 2 minutes before the race, so hopefully there won't be those crazy odd shifts?
Well, I have an asterisk for that. It's just for the win pools.
Just for the win pools.
Yeah. Okay. Which is obviously the most visible thing.
Right.
So I would feel like it's a step in the right direction. It's something that we've seen other jurisdictions do. And of course, horse racing Twitter just loves to complain about everything. So nothing makes them
Twitter
happy.
in general likes to complain about everything. I mean, have you seen the Sydney Sweeney stuff?
I don't know. Okay, so I just saw everyone complaining about her, but I saw a picture of her. What's wrong with her? Did she do something bad?
No. So she did this ad for American Eagle, and it says, she says, "I have good genes," and it was like a pun, and and it's really funny. And people are like, people on the left, with all due respect, are all like, they're not, that's Nazi. This is how it starts. These people are fascists. Don't shop for them.
Really? That's what they're
yeah.
saying?
Yes.
It's just punny on jeans, like jeans and
Exactly.
jeans.
Hello.
Oh my gosh.
Hello. Welcome to our world right now. Yeah. And so it's this whole big uproar. And I think it's the dumbest thing ever.
Wow. Okay. I didn't know the whole story behind it. What about last night? Did you get any text messages about there being a tsunami warning where we
I
are?
was so tired last night. I got up in my room at about 9:15 and I was watching a baseball game on my computer, and like, of course, I'm like half asleep and my phone rings and it's my wife and she's like, "You need to leave." And I was like, "Need to leave where?" She goes, "Well, you are at sea level. There was a massive earthquake and you are in a tsunami zone." And I'm like, "Okay, a couple things, babe. First of all, I saw the stuff and I'm okay. And I'm going to go to sleep and I'll leave my phone on and there'll be an emergency alert if I have to leave. And guess what? I'll grab my shit and I'll go to high ground. It's not going to be that big of a deal." And then I woke up this morning and everything was fine.
Yeah, everything was fine. That's because we live right on the inlet, right by Del Mar.
Yeah, of course you do.
In the RVs. The only thing I did was I went and picked up, we keep all our shoes outside of the RV. I went and picked them up because that way if it flooded, our shoes didn't get like blown away or washed away. So I put them all in the table.
Listen, I feel terrible for the people if in the earthquake, and we got to say that, and it's true.
8.7. That's crazy.
Huge. And the traffic in Hawaii, because they were all prepping. I don't know what's happened today, so I have not been on the news. I've been on the draw. I've been at the mail place. I've been at the track, and now I'm sitting here talking to you.
I love it. Well, we have part of Mi Familia that just popped on.
Okay.
Can we bring them in before Liberato?
Sure. Absolutely. We don't want to talk to Lee.
All right, let's bring in our guests.
Hello.
Hi, Christine. How are you? And who else do we have? Michaela.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Did we say that right?
Michaela. It's all good.
Michaela. Michaela. Oh,
wow.
It's much fancier.
First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, are you now? Forget about Lee, because obviously you are the brains behind this organization. Tell us a little story about how this horse was acquired, and more importantly, how long have you guys been involved?
Oh, with racing?
Yes.
Lee's been doing it for a while. He's been working.
I'm not talking about Lee. I want to talk about you guys.
So us, well, we try to go to all of his races as much as we can. Especially looking forward to Del Mar because it's our little getaway to go. So we've been doing this for a little while.
And what is the relationship with Lee, so we know who is who?
Oh yeah. Oh, let's start with that. This is
I got no. I'm not
I'm just bring him in a second, but let's see who everyone is.
This is my mother.
That's your mom.
You guys could be sisters.
I honestly, yes. I'm not going to say it because I will get called crazy things on Twitter. But okay, so Christine, you are Mrs. Barocio.
Yes.
Barocio, and Michaela is the mom.
I'm the youngest. We have an older brother and an older sister.
Now, Michaela, then, who are you most proud of?
In terms of family?
Yeah, just who do you like the best?
Man, that's a tough call, though.
I'm gonna bring in Liberato. He's gonna have to put some Kaivish on this.
There he is. There's Lee.
He's at the barn. Liberato also going to be bringing in Grade 1 winner.
Wow.
Lovesick Blues.
Lovesick Blues. Congratulations. We did this one other time.
With Torpedo Anna.
Torpedo Anna did this.
2 horses in the show now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, what, did you say Torpedo Anna? I heard she's pretty.
There he is right there.
I love it.
Lovesick Blues. So cute.
Lee, I know you've been on every podcast in America, and we were really more looking forward to talking to your wife and her mom.
That's good. Do it. Yes, absolutely. Hey, they deserve a lot. They're part of my familia. Matter of fact, they're the backbone. Without them, I couldn't do this. I mean, my wife never complains, and she knows that I'm a dreamer, and as does my daughter. And without her, I couldn't make my dreams come true. So she should be the forefront, as should my daughter. I'm just
okay, you guys. When Liberato told you he was running this horse in the Grade 1, did he say you guys definitely need to come down because we're gonna have a good shot at this?
he says, everyone, you got to go. We're going. Don't just figure it out, and we're going. And so we did plan it. It was good, but it's exciting. It was exciting. And then the whole family, other family members came. My son was there. It was actually his birthday. Michaela wasn't able to come on that day.
But man, were we getting calls left and right though of people who were watching it in our family who weren't. We have family up north that were watching it that couldn't make it out. Yeah, it was a crazy day. Even me not there, my phone was blowing up.
You weren't even there?
Unfortunately, I wasn't there. I had some auditions, which sucked. But
whoa! What are you auditioning for?
Part of my dad's dreams, also when he was an aspiring young lad, he acted in his time, and he actually. What's interesting about my dad is he's a sporty, creative kind of guy. So he does this. He leaves kind of the football side to my
your brother is a football coach at UCLA, right?
He is. So my dad is a jack of many trades. You see him like doing his horse racing in the middle.
Wait. You gotta bring that into racing terms. He's a versatile sire.
He's such a versatile sire. I love that. See, the racing terms, we need that to happen. But yeah, sporty.
So you are an aspiring actress. Have we seen you in anything?
One day. But
okay, not yet.
The great thing about like what my dad is reiterating.
You just finished that series. You just finished about that series you just finished.
What series?
You don't want to brag. It's a
CSI Miami.
I wish no. It's a smaller series. It's a smaller series. I think who picked it up? Well, it's on Pluto and all that stuff. But she did when she was younger. She did some things. I directed some films and I had her in there and I tried to bring her up slowly. And the thing about it is, I didn't want her to be a child actress. Because we all know Billy. Billy's in the business. Billy's dad, by the way, Michaela. Billy's dad is a prolific producer, and his grandfather is a legendary producer. So he knows the business. He's been there. I mean, and so my plan for her was not to make her a child star. Now I'm going to tell her a quick little story about her.
Yeah,
she was down to the final selection of two people. Of Corey in the house. Was it Corey in the house?
Yes, it was.
It was between her and the other little Latin girl, and she, she didn't get it. But I told her, don't worry, because God has plans for you later when you get older. And I think your longevity as an actress when you're older is longer than if you're a child, because everyone remembers you as a cute little kid, and then when they see you grow, they go, oh, that's the girl. Oh, and then it doesn't work. And Billy knows. I know you know that, Billy. So I just make sure. I said, live life. And then when you're ready, she went to USC, the theater program there.
Wow.
And so anyway, so now you say, okay. I say, what did I tell you? Tell me what I told you. What's happening now? What are you doing?
What am I doing?
What did I say? Quit your job and do what?
Quit my job and just pursue it fully.
That's all your dreams.
Hey, if you can get that kind of support from your parents, especially that is the thing. And but that's what I want to reiterate about like what my dad always says. Like, this is about family. Like, he named it Mia Familia for a reason. Like, we are involved in pretty much everything in each other's lives. Like, how nice to have parents who understand every world. And we are just so lucky as kids to kind of place ourselves in those dots accordingly. And it worked out, and we're all passionate for what we do. And it's just nice to have that support too.
Well, I feel like you're giving him support also, saying that you come out to the races whenever he runs horses. I mean, it's not every day you're winning grade ones. A lot of times those are the $10,000 claimers that you have to come out for.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Lee, how many grade ones do you have now?
One. I wish it was multiple. I have a couple grade threes though.
I didn't ask that, but here's the truth. Here's the truth. I've known Lee for a long time because Lee used to be good friends with Don Chatlos back in the day.
Yeah, really?
Don's our friend. That's our buddy.
As a matter of fact, if I can interject, Billy, one of Billy's, I think I saw Billy's first horse, the prized one. Remember the one by prized?
Oh yeah. Spoon Man.
Spoon Man. Yeah. And then Singletary, of course, was I introduced him to the guy. But yeah, I'm happy for Billy. Billy is blown up. Billy is the top of the heap, and I just want to be like him.
I'm just the same idiot that I was back in 2002. Lee.
I have a question, non-racing related. Okay. Did you have something to do, Liberato, with the Sandlot?
Yeah, the plan was, I had the script done, and I kind of sold the concept. But then I took those same boys from The Sandlot, right? The same boys, every actor, Patrick Renna, Chauncey Leopardi, and I made a movie called The Boys Club. And it's spelled a little funny. It's spelled Boyzklub.
Right.
And they came and we did the exact same, well, not the exact same film, but a group of kids come, meet up during the summer, and it's about basketball, how they win the championship. And
Nice.
so it started to get a lot of publicity with the crossovers from the same boys from that to the Sandlot. So it was nice.
All right, I have a question for
That's one of
Michaela,
my favorites.
and my question, no, Christine, sorry.
Oh,
I have
Come
a
on,
question
baby.
for Chris. Well, it's just opposite on our screen. So I have a question for Christine. When you were with him when he was making movies and doing all this stuff, and Hollywood's so tough. And what was the discussion when he said, you know what, I think I'm just going to train horses?
that was okay. He started with that first.
Okay.
I knew that was something that was started first in his heart, and he was really passionate about that. So that was okay. He would always go back to that. And then through school, after school, he did do his directing, wearing many hats, acting as well.
Well, he is handsome.
He's handsome right there.
He's still
So what?
always
Billy, I still do that. I still produce and direct.
my best quality, my best job is just to help get things going, be there, whatever is needed. That's where I think I do the best. So
You are an amazing partner, it sounds like.
She's amazing.
I try. Thank you.
Could not have done it without her. And there's no way. I'm just so lucky and blessed. Again, that's probably the best blessing I ever had, even more so than this boy right here. So,
Lee,
Michaela, go ahead.
Go ahead, Michelle. Oh,
I was going to say, since you support your dad a lot and you come down to the races and whatnot, did you ever think that you might want to get into the racing a little bit more, like come to the barn or anything like that?
That's the thing. What's funny too is like I grew up with my father actually taking me to preschool. I used to have the Santa Anita or any racetrack like sticker. It says like, "Hi, my name is
visitor pass."
Amazing. It was awesome. I used to walk into preschool. Everyone questioned what I was doing, but I was so loud and proud. Hair was braided like a horse. It was wonderful. So, it's funny. I like tapped into it when I was younger, but I definitely have just a greater appreciation now that I'm older for it. And I love San Diego, frequent like often. So summer it's definitely a hit, but definitely want to do more local stuff as well. Just come down whenever I can.
Oh, that's exciting. We lost Liberato. I think Lovesick Blues ate his phone.
Yeah, he's Lovesick Blues ate his phone. We have YouTube guys.
A private purchase. Does Lee have to run it by the family what he buys or what he claims, or does he get carte blanche and just tells you?
Of course, he doesn't have to. But what's awesome is he always does.
okay. Did I do something wrong? Sorry.
No,
you're doing things right. No, we're hearing great stories.
Really? Oh my goodness. Good.
I gotta talk to you. What do you think about this? What do you think about this? Always just running it through. Just he needs a little something extra, and sometimes what I'm trying to give my information, or it's might not be there, but he'll run it through in his head, and we'll talk about it. And I think I'm going to do this. I said, go ahead. I think you're right. It's good.
Michaela, what makes your dad a special trainer?
Ooh, his heart. I mean, you can see it apparently in like all of his interviews, and it's not just the ones that he wins, but I bet if you held a mic and a camera to his face, like he'd be saying the same thing. He has passion. He cares about these horses. It's not just a monetary value. If anything, he tells me every day, money is but a concept. It's great. It's great. We can help each other with it, but like, let's forget that. Like, why are we here? And I think like, man, his heart goes few and far between. And I think that's like what separates him from the rest. And I think people are now witnessing that, which is really cool to see.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you two good stories about Liberato with my kids. So first off is he claimed a horse from, both of them were horses he claimed from us, right? We're in the claiming game. And the first one was a horse that we had, and I loved him. And he's like, you're welcome to come see him anytime. So he opened his barn to us so we could go in and see these horses anytime. So that was Principe Carlo. And then the second one he claimed respectfully. Oh, I love Carlo. And then the other horse was Respectfully, and it was my daughter's like favorite horse. And so after we'd gone to see her, she had run, and Liberato in his pre-race interview gave Olivia a shout out, like, this race is for Olivia. And she was, 5 years old. She was so pumped, and she's like, oh, like she was so excited. It was so nice.
I felt so bad. I thought I claimed it, and then they said, that's Ryan's daughter's favorite horse. I go, oh,
yeah,
I didn't know.
Crying.
I didn't know. I said, Ryan, tell her she can come over anytime.
Oh my
God. Then I ran the horse right back, and I just said, Olivia, yeah, this is for you. I know. I felt good about the horse, and can you believe the horse won?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, thank you guys.
I have a tough question, Lee, and this is for your family too, because Twitter is basically a cesspool. Michelle and I were just talking about the whole Sydney Sweeney thing. I don't know if any of you have seen that.
I've seen it. Yes, I have.
Dumbest thing ever. Well, Lee, what do you say to your critics, and how do you read stuff like, oh, I want to have the juice that Lee has, or blah 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 blah, or he's a cheater, or all that kind of stuff? What do you want to say to those people?
Great question, Billy. You know what I say? I just say thank you. Thank you for saying my name and for saying. To me, that's the highest compliment, because I know in my heart what I do and how hard we work, and I must be doing something right for you to think I'm cheating. So, hey, I'm winning. I mean, I just, and then, I've learned also, I don't read a lot of the stuff written about me. I mean, people tell me, because I learned back, I did a film, 15 years ago, and it got a lot of acclaim. And I remember reading the good things, and then you read the bad things, and it hurts.
Yeah.
I go, oh my God. And then I had a publicist, he said, stop reading your stuff. Don't read, because you're going to get the good, but you're going to get the bad. And you got to learn, just don't read it, because it'll kill you. It'll really ruin you. So I don't read. I mean, people say, hey, look at this article. I said, I'll look at it. And then if it's a bad one, I go, I don't want to read it. I just won't read it. Just, kill it. It'll swallow you up, because people have their opinions, and I respect that. But when they say I'm cheating, I say thank you, because it just shows me I must be doing something right and something good. And
that's a great way of looking at it. No, it's really a good thing. I listen, in this game, and you talked about Lee's heart, but I want to go back to Christina and Michaela. When you have a day like you had last Saturday and you win this grade 1, and you could tell in the interviews the emotions that were going through Lee, how proud of him were you? Like, what was your feeling? Because I know it wasn't just about the horse. It was really about your dad and your husband.
Well, I was there, and if Lee is he's a good people person, but he has his private moments. So whenever we watch a race, we're not with everyone. So we've got our place to watch, and we got to share that moment. And the only thing I wish is I would have captured it on my phone. But of course, when you're in it, that's not.
No, you have the memory up here and in here.
So awesome.
Tell Billy what happened. Tell Billy what happened and what I usually do and what happened.
Well, okay, so we have our spot, and when they come out of the gate, okay, I'm watching. When they come around the first back turn, depending on where we're at and what's going on, I might take a step back, a big step back, and or just a little step back. And then when they come around that next turn, and if Lee starts getting excited and I see the horses coming, then I get all the way in the back, and that's exactly what happened.
His arms around.
He's very,
very animated.
So tell her exactly what happened when they were coming on turn. What did I say? He's running.
She's running. She's coming, and truthfully, I have my contacts. I can see, but I'm like, I went with the numbers, and the numbers weren't saying what he was saying exactly at the same time. And I'm like, okay, I don't see. Okay. He's coming. And I'm like, okay. And really, until he passed in in the straight, I was like, yeah. By then, he was down the stairs.
Wow.
Jumping like this, turned around, jumped up, grabbed me. And then it was just really a whirlwind of emotions, trying to get down to the winner's circle. Everyone
she said I almost killed her. I said I hugged her like,
yeah.
That Billy. Hey, I want to say this. Always remember the moment Billy won the Breeders' Cup.
Yeah.
When they broke Lone Star.
Yeah.
Yes, Don Chalos is a close friend of mine. He was a trainer. Yeah. And Billy, you guys were in like some sort of tower. And then when you guys came down, it was like all you guys just jumping and hugging. I go, man, I want to be there. I want that. And really,
Well,
Billy, I always thought about that. I go, that was the most emotional moment I've seen ever. And I saw the joy and the happiness you guys. You guys were, you guys even had what were you guys saying? Single
well,
Terry. You guys had
yeah,
a chant and everything.
we had a
It was
chance.
good, but you guys were hugging and jump, and that's what I wanted to replicate. And it happened the other day with my family. So
Well, you guys, this is an amazing achievement, and I think you should listen. We celebrate wins in $10,000 claiming races. So to win a grade 1, you deserve every ounce of credit, and you deserve to jump around and hug and do. I'm getting emotional right now.
I'm dying about this horse, though. Is he not the biggest character ever?
Look at him.
I mean, he's such a ham. Look at
Hey,
him.
they're talking about you. You want to say something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Billy, I know Michelle, you have kids, and Billy, you have. We know what it means for our family. We'll do anything. We'll die for them, and I would die for my family, and I would die to make their dreams come true, whatever they wanted to be, whatever they aspire to be in their lives. It's my job to make that happen. And when it's all said and done, and I'm laying and I'm going, I wanted to have a smile on my face to know, okay, my kids are good, and they did. They accomplished. I gave them the opportunity to accomplish their dreams, and they did. Because my father did that for me. My father migrated from Italy to Mexico here, and he had nothing. 9 kids, worked day and night, and it sent us to the best schools: Catholic school, 1 to 8th, private Catholic school from 9 to 12. Sent me to UCLA, and then it was just. I give him all the credit because he broke it. I have my mom who's still living. She's doing great, and without the parents. So I knew when I was younger, I said I got to do it. I want to take that and I want to build on that, and hopefully I am. It's happening, and hopefully I could accomplish that. It's not done yet. We still got a long way to go.
Not done yet. It's a great story. I was just thinking though, like maybe next time when he comes out in the post parade, you could play the Sister Sledge. We Are Family.
I like that. Yeah.
That would be like sick.
Someone did that. They did a video. I was posting it.
Oh, they used it.
And it's good. It's a little short. I told him I'm gonna have my editor make it longer because
Yeah, make it longer.
I'm gonna make a little video and send it. I'm not good on Twitter, but I have my daughter.
What's next? Obviously, you got a win and you're in for the Breeders' Cup, which is amazing for the Breeders' Cup Sprint, which will be at Del Mar. Obviously, a track he loves. It'll be 6 furlongs, which is the race he just won. But what do you do in the meantime? You Santa Anita Sprint Championship or 1 race, 2 races? I think the 1 race. I gotta. I always seek wisdom, and I have some. Fortunately, I made some good friends here. Some of these older trainers like Neil Drysdale, Vladimir Sharin, and Jerry Hollendorfer. I'm going to bounce it off a lot of guys that have been there, and Don Chatlos, who's a post advisor to me. We talk all the time, and he's always, he knows me, and I know him like a brother. And I think he's a very, very good horseman, and I'm going to talk to him about that. And I think pray about it, and I think we'll go from there. But I think it's going to be 1 race. And I have another good horse too. His name is
Are you going to run Wound Up in the Green Flash?
He was supposed to run Michelle. He was supposed to run in this race. And I backed up a little bit.
I saw you worked him on the grass.
He's been working on the grass. Now I think I was a 1 or 2 works short. I gave him a little break at the farm just because he won 6 in a row. I said, hey, he's doing good. I'm gonna give him a little break, and I miscalculated. But guess what? It was part of God's plan because God said put him in, and I did. And look what's happening. It's amazing. It's an amazing story, you guys. And thank you for allowing us to be a part of it and our audience to be a part of it. We really appreciate it. Thanks, and much continued success. This was obviously an emotional interview, and we really enjoyed it. At least I did. Michelle, I don't know. Oh, good. I love it. I don't know about Michelle. Michelle's a very harsh critic. All right. I love that. I know Michelle. What's his nickname? I call him Big Papa. Big Papa. I was going to say Blues. I would have definitely lost my pyramid money. Big Papa. All right, you guys. Well, go win more races. And Christine and Michaela, thank you for making the time today. Thank you for having us. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Billy, for having us. Thank you, guys. Pursue your dreams, Michaela. Oh, thank you. Take care, you guys. We'll see you soon at the barn. There you go. Okay, great. Hats for Breeders' Cup. Thank you. Say bye. Say bye, Papa. Say bye. Bye, Big Papa. I love Lovesick Blues. What a good boy. You said bye.
What a good boy.
Thanks,
All right.
guys.
Okay.
See you guys.
Thank you,
Thanks
guys.
so
Bye.
much.
Thank you, Liberato.
Thank you.
Wow. What a
That
good
was so
time.
great.
Yeah, and we got to see the
His
horse. I
wife
like
is
when
so
guys
shy
bring
and
on
his
their
daughter is
horses.
she has great energy.
Great energy. She can be an actress.
That's what she wants to be.
I know. She can do it. I
I
believe
love
in her.
it. And I love having horses on the show, and especially him. He was hilarious, that horse.
He really was funny. I love that he was just biting him the whole time. Listen, I've known Lee a long time. It's an incredible achievement. You know, a guy who works really hard, and you know, hopefully this will be the start of even bigger things to come his way and his family.
I love the fact that he's always very gracious with interviews.
Yeah.
He's always very forthcoming. You know, he's never cagey about stuff. He's super positive when you talk to him on air. So you have to appreciate things like that when you're doing
Absolutely.
interviews day in, day out.
Absolutely. Absolutely. What do we have coming up, Michelle?
Coming up at Del Mar this weekend, we obviously have racing starting on Thursday. It's going to be free and easy. Gates open at 12 and the races start at 2. And then already, Billy, like that, we're turning into August. So Friday, we have the Real Good Deal Stakes. It is a 4 p.m. post time. We're also going to have happy hour. Saturday, we have the Grade 1 Clement Hirsch, the California Dreaming, and the Uncorked Wine Festival. And then Sunday, we have the La Jolla and the CTBA. It's also Taste of the Turf Club Savoring Sundays. And we are still going to have Daybreak at Del Mar, although I'm not going to be hosting it. Ryan Anderson will be.
Who's Ryan Anderson?
The guy that does the gallop out on his Twitter handle.
Never heard of him.
If you saw him, you might know him.
Okay. Who do you think is going to win the La Jolla?
Who's in the La Jolla? Your horse.
There you go.
The Padre.
The Padre. Michelle, have a great trip. Thanks for
Billy.
setting everything up. I will miss you. When will you be back?
I come back. I'll be back at the races Sunday.
Perfect. We'll see you on Sunday.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.